I'm doing a bit of research because I've been a bit of a nerd about it. Because I've been looking around on YouTube for sim racing history and I haven't found any. So I've been researching and gathering information on like how did everyone get into sim racing, what was the game that got them into it, what sort of equipment, and like the majority of answers I've gotten so far, it's because it's cheaper, and Gran Turismo and Test Drive are some of the bigger, the most common ones, which is pretty crazy.
I can partly say the crew.
Yeah,
which is just the weirdest answer. Is the weirdest answer to give.
I think I can top that one. I got into sim racing because I failed my driver's license test 8 times and I got fed up.
8?
Wow.
Yes.
8? That record.
You must have a pretty strict license system of.
Yeah, over 2,000 questions. They select. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, you're including being asked questions and stuff, are you? Oh, okay. It's different systems, so yeah.
Yeah, we have a questionnaire test first. They select about like 100 questions, including just normal questions, and ones with video in them. You have 1 minute to answer every single question, including the videos themselves. So like if a video is half a minute long and it only shows the situation in the final 5 seconds, you have half a minute to answer the question. If you skip a question or cannot answer it under 1 minute, it immediately says that you selected the wrong answer for that. So I came close to getting that part of the license done 3 times, and I failed it 5 times. That was also around the time when my eye surgery was rejected, so I was really much in a very depressive mood. So I decided, you know what, fuck this, I'm just gonna do sim racing.
Sure. You know, New Zealand's licenses, like when I was like 13, 14 or 15 or whatever, when I went for it, you did a questionnaire and it was like 2 pages. Then if you got it right, yeah, you got your license. It was like the road code. I can't remember if it was a road code. Was it Katu? I can't remember.
Are you also simulate yourself to the grocery store?
Yep. Euro truck, mate. Always on time, those deliveries.
I think it was only about 5 questions when I got my licence.
Yeah. Yeah, it was easy to get my New Zealand one. Fuck, it was so easy.
Yeah, once again, Hungary likes to complicate things just because they can.
I got my motorbike license. I just rode around some cones and I got my license.
No, we have questions for that as well. I have a license for a moped, and I have a moped myself, but I never use it and it's always broken down. So, yeah, figures.
In New Zealand, on your learner's license, you can go up to 250cc.
More than that now.
Is it?
It's more than that. Yeah, it's like 600
Jeez.
now.
I only have a 50cc moped.
Wow. Really?
And it's broken down all the time. Can't even like, what is it, like kick it in to start it. It's a piece of crap Italian moped. When I used it almost every day, it was perfectly fine, but I don't have any destinations now to go to. So I never use it and it never works.
I rode my mate's electric bike, and that thing, I took it down a hill when it went like 98 kilometers. It was fucking nuts.
Really, I should have just bought a quad bike.
Well, I get the sport one with the slip diff. They are so fun. My uncle's got one on his farm. It's just the most fun you'll ever have. You just drift everywhere.
Only thing is, I have a bit of a fear with quad bikes because one time I flipped one on my head.
Jesus. Jeez.
It was also like not a fast quad bike. Me and my godfather, we went up to a hill with it, So he owned it. I didn't have a license for that at the time whatsoever. I was kind of like a teenager kid. But he was like, yeah, it's no problem, go check it out. And going up on the hill, I noticed that there was, like it was fall. So leaves were falling down, they were piled up into one specific point, and it was full of water and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that is a bit of a big pile of leaves there. Let's just get around it. Hopefully I won't have trouble with them or stuff like that. And I noticed it going up the hill that the brake was not really the best. Foreshadowing. My godfather was like, nah, you just make that, don't be a pussy, come up. Alright. Well, heading downhill, guess what happened? Brake failed, I hit the pile of leaves, and I did a flip over my head with a quad bike.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Of course, I was the one to be blamed, even though I warned him about that quad bike not having working brakes.